What people, so welcome to the second ever EMP podcast. Today we're joined by Mark and finally the Calum. Let's get into it. So Calum, I know you do football, so tell me a bit about yourself.
Well, I've been playing football my whole life since 4 or 5, started playing for football teams. It's a tough environment, like in and out of academies, grassroots football, getting let down, getting bad news, having to travel all over the world. It takes a toll and like you lose a lot of your childhood in a way, but hopefully the end goal will be worth it. So yeah.
No, I completely agree with that. Is there anything that you regret doing when you played football, or is there anything that,
regret doing? I wish, you know what, one thing is, because obviously I'm from the Kent area, I've been playing football in Kent and I moved out to start playing in London. I wish I started from an earlier age, because playing football in London areas is so much different to playing in Kent. Like, it's a lot harder and it's so different. I wish I was.
What made you actually start football? Like, what was the ambition?
I think my dad always played football back, because my dad's from Jamaica. He used to play for Jamaica back in the day and used to play football there. He always pushed me to kind of play football, and I loved it as well, so I totally enjoyed it.
So it's also like you're trying to make them proud by
100%.
Yeah, succeeding.
Like, it's my own dream, but it's also I want to make them proud, because I know they put a lot into what I want to do.
Yeah, no,
like,
of course.
A lot of time and effort. So,
any advice for anyone who's trying to become a footballer? What would you say to them?
You got to work hard, stay committed. Like, even if you get let down, don't let it drop you, because you're gonna get, like, there will be setbacks. You will get let down. It's guaranteed, but just you can't let it get to you. Affect you. Can't let it get to your mind. But yeah, it's one of them.
That's good.
Right, so also we are joined by a really well-known footballer, but we're not going to mention the name due to privacy problems and media problems. But can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Yeah, so obviously I started playing football from young. I've only just signed my first professional contract, which is good as well. Thank you. So yeah,
well done.
I've been playing ever since I think my first football memory was that my dad tried to get me to play when I was like 2, and then they told me to go home because I was too young. So yeah, that was literally my first football memory. But I've been playing ever since there, like Kay said, going from club to club everywhere, just trying to be in a place which suits me and also suits the team as well. So yeah, I've been doing all of that. And then when I got to that club, which was Maidstone, then under that environment, I just really exceeded, just completely went and just, blew the roof off, to be honest. So yeah, from there, then I had a couple teams come in for me. I had Southampton look at me. I had Ipswich. I had Cardiff offer me on a 3-day trial, and then Queen's Park Rangers as well, which is a club I'm now at. So I was on their trial there, and then they said that they liked the look of me. They said that I fit the system quite well. So then from there, I've been there ever since.
Congratulations, man. Right, so is there any advice that you've been told that you would wish you were taken earlier, football-wise? Say if someone that told you some advice, you wish you could take it a bit earlier on and follow that advice.
I think it would be like not to worry about like your weaknesses as much, but worry more about your strengths, because your strengths will get you somewhere. And then if clubs like your strengths as much, then they'll take your weaknesses and be like, okay, cool, we can deal with that. So if you just like make sure your strengths are a 9 out of 10 all the time, so know what you're good at and make sure that's a 9 out of 10. Obviously work on the stuff that you're weak at, but if you've got that one thing about you that you can completely lock in, then completely lock that in, because that will sell you the most.
Right, so as a footballer, right, I know a lot of footballers like to go out clubbing. So what is your opinions about going out clubbing, being an athlete? Do you like to drink? Do you like to, sometimes like take a little puff here and there, like of a vape? Like, how is it? What's your opinions on it?
I've never vaped. I've never touched a vape. I don't think it's like, it's just, you shouldn't do it really.
I agree with that.
It's alright to have fun, but at the same time, if you wanna make it, if you have that dream, you wanna make it reality, you have to be committed. You have to be like dedicated and resilient. Like, my dad always tells me to not go out and stuff. Like, sometimes I don't listen to him, sometimes I do, and I wish that's one thing. I wish I listened to him more, because I know in the long run it will be so worth it.
You know what I'm starting to realise? Everything that my mum used to tell me, and she still tells me now, as I'm growing up, I'm starting to realise that some of that stuff is actually true.
But I do agree with Kay. I think like you can go out on an occasion, like let's say like you've had a good game or like a good performance, you can go out.
Just
like,
celebrating it.
Celebrating it. But then I feel like then from there you can't do that all the time. Like you can't have a good game every week.
There can't be an
I'm
every
going
week
out.
thing.
Yeah, I'm going
Like,
out.
it's like
I feel like as soon
a
as
good
you start
occasion.
going out every week and it becomes a habit. Like
Yeah.
you go, like you wake up on a Friday, like you start texting people, like, what's the motive? Like, do you know what I mean?
Going from that, so obviously you guys play football, I don't, so I can't really talk about it. So your morning routine, like what's your morning routine as a footballer?
See, because I'm injured right now, so it's kind of different. But from when I was playing, when I wasn't injured,
Is
I
it
would-
mostly training? Do you do a lot
like,
of training?
training every day. I'll
Yeah.
take 1 or 2 days off, but then in them days I'll be going to the gym, doing my rehab, kind of like stretching, healing, and everything.
Yeah.
But say on a game day, I'd wake up early. I can never like not shower before a game. I don't know how some people don't don't shower. I have to shower, otherwise I don't
I think
feel
because
awake.
in their head they're going out, they're like, I'm going out, I'm gonna get sweaty, so I shower after.
I don't hate people that do that.
I don't feel awake.
Yeah, but at the same
Nah.
time, like when they come to training, like we train in the mornings, and some of the boys don't shower before they
Yeah, I
come
don't know
because they're
how-
like, I'm gonna train. But I'm like, how can you wake up, get out your
Yeah,
bed,
I
come
can't-
in, say hello to everyone, and you still haven't
I can't play
showered, like-
football without a shower. I have to have a. I don't know. Have to be.
As soon as people usually finish their games, me personally, I'll take a shower after my game in the change rooms. What's your opinions on it? Like, are you one of them? Are you one of them boys that take a shower in the change rooms after a game, or are you one of them boys that wait till after?
Nah, I think you have to.
You have to. When I started playing first team, it was like
Yeah.
before that I didn't really do it, but when I started playing first
it's
team,
true, but
moving on to the
change mad. room
showers. What are your opinions on the first time getting naked in the change rooms?
see,
nah, I don't get naked.
you know,
I bring 2 pairs of boxers.
no, my
That's what I
one
do, yeah,
was
that's what I
I never used to. I used to just do it in my pants, but then I played a game for a first team. It was for a first team, and basically they said they would fine me if I didn't take my boxers off. I was
Yeah.
like, rah.
Crazy, innit?
So I just had to,
when you move on to first team, I think.
Well, they said you have to take your box off.
Yeah, well they'll fine me. Like it's actually a fine. Like you get fined if you don't.
But I just find the not showering after a game so mad.
Yeah.
Like,
I have to before a game. I don't feel awake.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, 100% after as well, stinking. Oh.
yeah. Even when the sweat like sticks on your face.
Yeah,
that's
ugh,
what-
no.
Yeah, even when you wear like white socks and then they go a bit like brownish because of your sweat.
Yeah.
And then
See, after an away game, everyone's always annoyed at me because I always take so long in the shower because I actually wash
have to
myself.
shower, yeah.
Like I have my shower gel, my scrub,
then as
everything.
soon as I go home, I can do whatever.
Yeah,
but
like-
them man, I don't know if they even go home and shower.
Yeah, mad. I don't know how they do that. To be fair, it's crazy.
What's your most embarrassing memory that you've had?
As a footballer or just in
Not
general?
just like day-to-day life. Most embarrassing.
I have to think about that. Hold on.
We'll move to. Okay, you know what? I'll start us off. You know, the first thing that came to my mind, right? So I was in town like 2 years ago, and I was associated with the wrong type of group, and it's not in that type of like fighting or stuff like that, but I was just walking through town, and there were so many people in town. This is summertime, right? Loads of people in town. And all of a sudden, I got grabbed. Boom. Things out. Everything. And I remember standing there like, I stood there for a few seconds. No cameras. Like my things, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna put it out there. Like I'm not worried about my size. I think that's kind of a bonus. Do you know what I mean? But
Just the fact having it out, like.
Get out in public is
I
crazy.
wasn't really in that type of mindset that, you know, it's big, so I don't care if anyone sees. I was a bit younger and I was, you know, a bit insecure because, you know, when you're younger, you like, you think twice about your wood. So I think that really did affect me for quite a few weeks, months, even sometimes now I think about it and I was like,
It's just embarrassing.
Jesus, if that happened to me now, even now I'd be like,
Now it's even worse, I think.
I think so,
Yeah.
I can remember one from when I was young. Like I must have been like maybe 11. I went to this cafe with my nan, and I really needed the toilet, and I was too scared to go into the toilet in the cafe because I thought I'd get locked in.
You did not be yourself.
I thought I'd get locked in. I had my scooter, like not electric scooter because I was young. I had like just a normal scooter. Had that. I was like, Nan, I've got to go. And my nan's house is like maybe a 5-minute walk.
Yeah.
So I've got on the scooter and I've started how do you even, like, I started going. Get to the door, door's locked. I started crying and people went myself.
Stop shit.
I had to charge it.
Moving on to saddest memory. What is your happiest memory that you share as a child? We'll start for you, Nathan.
What, just in general?
Just your happiest memory that you could think of, like first thing you think of when you think, you know, happy childhood, you know.
I think it's probably, we went on tour Maidstone when I was like 13, and then we won the whole tournament, and then I had the trophy, and then my parents were in the stand, and then they came down like to the dugout bit, and I think just like looking at my parents and my little brother just smiling at me, just like so happy, so proud of me. I think that's probably like one of the best.
Like, imagine that feeling that you had then, and imagine playing in front of 30,000 fans with everyone's, like, imagine their smiles on everyone's faces.
It's crazy.
What about you, Caleb?
It's kind of the same. It was winning the league though. I can't remember what year I was, but it was second to last game of the season. If we lost, we wouldn't win, but if we won, we would win the league. And because the team that was second lost their game, so we had to win the league. I think
That was a lot of pressure, though.
There
wasn't
was
it?
so much pressure,
Yeah.
like because
That's why I wouldn't be able to do football.
game was getting recorded, everything. Like there was a good, I think, 1,000 plus people there. Like a lot of people there, and it's like we had a lot of people come to watch just us in general. So it was kind of like we wanted to make it up to them, saying thank you for coming to watch us and everything. So ended up winning the game, and I think the best moment was like I think everyone came on the pitch.
Yeah.
It was like one of them moments.
Oh, yeah,
everyone came
yeah.
on the pitch. I think the coaches had champagne. They were spraying it everywhere. It was just quite an amazing moment, to be fair.
What about you, Miggy?
Mark.
Mark, sorry.
Honestly, I think it's starting empowered, to be honest. Like, I'm still young, like I've got a business, and like not a lot of people out there have like the courage and the motivation to actually go ahead and do something. And it's like football as well. Like, it's not just an overnight thing where you're going to get money from it. Like, it takes time. You've got to put your money into it as well. Like, obviously you pay for training, you pay for like food that you got to eat, physios, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would just like, especially if I could give advice, just go for it. Like, even
Yeah.
TikTokers these days, like, you don't know if your video is going to blow up or not. So you just posting that video, not caring what other people think,
Yeah,
go for
do
it
it,
and
innit?
see what happens.
I was gonna say, like, how do you come around having your own business at such a young age, and like how do you like maintain it and everything? Because it's quite a mad thing having a business at this age.
To be fair, do you know what? Even like when I was like 11, yeah, I've always wanted to make money. Like, I would be literally like selling my clothes on Depop. I'd literally be taking my mum's like old like jewelries and stuff and like selling it, and she wouldn't even be knowing. So I'd be like making money off her own stuff. And then yeah, like entrepreneurship mindset. I think that's what it's called. I've always just had that,
That's fair
and
enough.
I've built a team, and now it's just taking it to the top.
That's fair enough.
So yeah, if money wasn't an issue, and like regardless, you'd just be getting paid loads. Like, where do you think you'd be? Like, what should like?
See,
Yeah.
I know because my parents are like, they want me to like say I make it in football.
Like, what would you do with your time as well?
Like football's not a forever thing. So after football is where it matters as well. Like you wanna still have that money. You wanna make sure you've invested into the right things. So like you're bringing in money and everything. Like it's like I'd probably invest into many different things to make sure I can have money and I'm not having to do anything, because like working, and like I've seen how my dad has to work, my mum has to work. Like they have to work all the time
Oh,
to
honestly,
get money.
sometimes it hits me. Like,
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's mad.
they have to wake up early. They get back late.
I
It's
don't,
like
sometimes,
rhythm.
you know what? Sometimes when I was having football every day, I wouldn't see my dad because my dad would work at night time. I'd come in the evening. He'd be at work. I'd go to sleep, wake up, go to training. He'd come back, be asleep. I'd come back,
Honestly,
go to training. He'd go back to work.
People don't appreciate their parents as
Yeah,
much
it's
as they
mad.
should.
You know, like when you're younger, you don't realise, but as you grow up, you realise how much sacrifice your parents went through to put you in the place. Like, I'm thinking about it now. Even my mum, she works 2 jobs at the minute. Like, she's got her own business. She works as a waitress, and it's like mad how much like pressure she must go through just to take me places where I am now. And that's why I think some people that treat their mum like shit, treat their parents like shit. Like, my mum was a single mum for quite a while, and I respect her so much for that. Do you know what I mean? Like, my mum's definitely my number one. I think people got to understand
Because they have their own needs as well,
Yeah.
and then their kids too. Exactly,
Yeah, and it's their
100%.
first time living as well, you know.
Yeah, like
Still their first time.
they're still young. Like they still want to do things, but they have the responsibility.
Have
of
your
kids.
parents ever said, like, I don't know, you might have had an argument with them and they said, watch when you grow up and you have your kids and you understand what I
all the time? I've probably heard that today. I probably heard that today.
Do you know what? Sometimes
all
I've
the
even
time.
said to my mum, and like she's definitely watching this. So like I would say to her, oh, that won't happen because like we're different people. Like especially my dad. My dad would
Yeah.
rather just be comfortable knowing he's got like a salary coming in. But obviously on the other side, like me, I want to take that risk regardless whether I know there's going to be an income coming in or not. I want to take that risk and go for it. But some people aren't like that.
I feel like my dad's the exact same. He'd rather take that risk risk to reward, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, if you take the risk, you could get a massive reward back, and
Yeah.
you could be like kind of set up in a way. But then at the same time, you could
It's
lose
like trading,
everything.
like risk management. Make sure if it doesn't work out, you've got that plan B.
You got that plan, but
It's like
exactly.
school. Like
Yeah,
if you're
it's
not
like
going to
everything.
do your GCSEs or not,
I think that's in
go
everything.
college.
you
It's
know.
yeah,
Even-
100%.
even
In football, yeah, like
it's the same.
football could not work out. You need to have a plan B because you can't put everything on there. Just what if you get injured?
Like that's what the main bad thing about football is. It might just not work out. You can be the best footballer in the world. You take your ACL. What are you going to do after that? You might have all that money from the contracts, you know, sponsorships, deals. But apart from that, like, if football just all of a sudden ends, you're making all that money and it just ends all of a sudden for an ACL injury and you're out for a year and you don't come back to the prime that you used to be, what have you got after that? That's why it's always happy to have a backup option. For example, modelling, you know, promoting people's brands. That's why I think it's a massive factor in football to have always a backup option, because I can't lie, most people ain't even going to retire at 30. They're going to retire younger than that. Like, the top, I don't think you realise how hard it is actually to make it pro. Like, you look at some people, like, I'm pretty sure there's people 20 times better than you at the minute that are just not dedicated. But if they put their effort into the football, they could make it 100%.
Who are better than many players that have made.
What they do, they just don't dedicate themselves enough as people that are already in the academy. What do you think about some grassroots players are better than academy players?
100%.
Nah, 100%.
Wait. So
Like-
as a footballer, what does that mean? As
Like,
not as a
so
footballer.
non-league, like
is Maidstone.
Oh, so like not big. Not
no.
but
big.
Maidstone,
professional
like
club.
Maidstone, Man United, the difference. Like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In the-
So like Chelsea.
I know a player who played. He was at Welling, amazing player, like better than everyone. Like stands out, and he wasn't getting into an academy. Like, but he's better than so many other academy players. Fortunately, he's now playing with Crystal Palace first team. Like, it's mad. Like, up within 1 year, like playing for England and Palace first team. But like a year before that, he was non-league playing for Welling. Like, but at that point, he was still better than all them other players that were at the academy. He just didn't get the right opportunity or the right.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. More time, it's more about opportunity.
Yeah, like,
I'll be
who
honest.
you know as well
Because,
is a
like,
big factor. Who you know is a big factor.
Because like when you do football,
football.
like it's nice. It's all about opportunity. I'll be honest. I've seen a lot of players that have come like that. We've played them like in like scholarship days that we played them. That you were looking at them like you're doing your thing. Like how are you?
Yeah,
not, how are you
100%.
not at an academy?
100%.
It's more. You could be the best player in the world. I can't lie. You could, you know, train more than everyone else. But if you don't get that opportunity to be looked at, you're just another number in football. You're just a number in football.
But like at the end of the day, is that training that you do that other people aren't doing. Like that day, everyone goes to training and you train longer. You have to.
Every single person that's watching this, if you're planning to be a footballer and you're putting in the effort, I promise you it'll work out. Like, I don't care how many people say this, like top percent, all this and that. If you train more than your teammates,
Do you think you need money background to be a good footballer?
No chance.
No way.
No chance. I've seen
People from
I've seen
slums,
players
like,
that are literally like
From stuff.
Trust me.
one of my boys that plays with me now. His dad passed away like a couple years back, and he's got like 6 siblings that he's taking care of, and they still gave him a contract. Like they don't care about that kind of side, but they will help you with that kind of side as well.
100%. That's the good thing about academies. They will help.
I think that shows your like true like side as well, doesn't it?
That shows how humble. Yeah,
Yeah,
humble
humble,
side.
yeah,
Like
that's
you've
what
not
it
come
was.
from money and you're just trying to work your way up to get it.
I feel like money definitely will help you in the long term.
Some people can just
100%,
pay
like-
Yeah.
straight to go like
Yeah,
right to pro.
Or your background as well.
You can pay for trials, you can pay for everything else.
Like yeah, say you have the money. If you're not getting noticed, you can.
All right, so if you won the lottery, like what would you do? How would you spend it?
See, I have like
First
I'd definitely-
I'm giving my mum and
yeah,
dad
100%.
split half.
See, because I already know what my dad would do with it.
Yeah.
I'd give my mum, nan, and granddad some. I'm little brother, obviously, because I know for a fact me and my dad, yeah, we could 100% invest it into something like say retail or something.
Yeah.
And we definitely make like it's like that risk and reward. I know for a fact we get the reward back and like make that's like an easy business, easy money coming in, get more money, then kind of invest into another business, something else, maybe stocks, something like that. Just gain more money like while you're doing nothing. Like you can be sitting at home making money. That's what I want for my future. Like I want to be sitting at home and I want to be making money.
I would actually find out how much money my mum has spent on me
True,
like
yeah.
throughout the whole years of me being alive, and I'd pay her back. Because I remember like I'd
Get
say,
a house.
can I just buy like five? Can I just buy like a packet of sweets, £5? And then, but that would be so repetitive that like it
100%.
adds up.
How much? This is quite a good question. If you think about it, how much do you think your mum has gave you overall, spent on you?
Yeah, too much.
Too much.
I spent like £100 in the last week or just on petrol.
You know what? I'll put it out there. I added up my mum, what she sent me overall, right? In the past, ever since I started a bank card, right? She sent me £19,000.
Mental. I don't think mine's that much.
Overall.
That's nuts. No, but I feel like the little like
It's the little
£10
things,
for a
yeah.
haircut, like
100%.
But you know what?
saying the little
Even
ones
my
add up.
So much.
It starts to get to though, like you're at this age, like we're at this age where we have to pay for
I
ourselves.
think I've got to the point because I'm working.
Yeah.
And I hate taking money off my parents. Like I hate taking money off my nan because my nan tries always giving me money. I'll be like, nah. My mum always like I hate taking money off them. So because I'm working, I always spend my own money. And then when I don't have like money, I'm like sometimes I'll be like, oh mum, can I have £10 for petrol, £20 for petrol? But that's kind of like I'd rarely do it because I hate asking them. It's just like I don't know. I hate asking anyone for
It
money.
almost feels like embarrassing because you know when you make your own money, it feels like someone's asking you from your own salary. Like you kind of think of it. Do you know what I mean? Like all the money that you make, you think, shit. If someone asked me for a score like every week, like would you really give them a score?
Yeah, it's a bit crazy. Like because I'm happy like when someone asks me for money, like, oh, can you lend me 50 quid? 100%, like, because it's like, oh, I'll pay you back next week. Yeah, of course, like, I want to help you out. I know, like, in the future, you'll help me out if I need it.
I owe this guy so much money.
Yeah, this guy owes me
I
back.
owe him bread.
This guy owes me bread.
That's so
But you know, I don't, because...
No, but going on to that, yeah. How would you say, Marco, Calum, how's your relationship, like just you two?
Oh, bro, we're like close.
Brothers.
I see him as like a brother. See him as a brother, 100%.
No, I can see it. Even for the people out here that are watching, yeah, I can like see that. Like even in the car, like
I've known of you for about a year.
We've known of each other for like a while, but it's like, I don't know, we've become friends, like,
2-3 months.
and it's just clicked, like, man. Like, it's weird. Like, I've been with you more than a lot of my close
I
friends.
think you're like the nicest boy I know. Like, you know, it's so weird. You know, when you first meet this guy, you're like, what the fuck? Why is he so nice? Do you know what I mean? He's too nice at one point. Like, say someone starts in him, like, he has got quite a fire in him, but if someone starts, he actually tries to, like, calm it down more than make it more worse. Do you know what I mean?
well, not even
And then you know what? That's the same with you. You're actually, like, you both are quite the same.
But you know what it is? We actually had beef the first time we met.
Oh, my
Oh, shall we
We
explain?
actually had
Basically,
beef. The first
it-
time we met,
Watch this.
Yeah.
first time we met, we had beef.
We actually had beef.
Because what it was I was getting a scholarship, and it was my like I was just starting, so I had such a big ego. I was like, I'm the best player, and when I got there, everyone was telling me he was the best player. So I was like, no, I'm gonna prove myself, like, because I always had that about me.
Can I ask, who do you think is the better player, you two? Hold on. If both of you was in your prime and you got compared side to side,
No, not even that. Right now, like who?
no, right now it's him. But in your prime,
It's me because he's injured. But
Would you agree with that?
I don't know.
Right now,
Yeah,
I'm injured. I have to.
So it has to
like,
be me.
Oh,
But
I swear, when people say I've torn their ACL, that's it. Their career's done.
No.
nah.
Is it not?
I think it depends how you tear it. I think.
Oh wait, no, I was gonna.
We'll carry on with that one. No, basically, I got there and I was like, I thought in my head I was the best player, and everyone was telling me like, oh, this Nathan guy is well good. So I made sure like we were doing like little 3v3s, and I was against him for one of them, so I made sure I just tried clamping him. Like not even clamping him, I just wanted to make it like I wanted to tackle him. So I'm pretty sure I tackled him like as soon as he got the ball, because I wanted to like prove myself, like, oh, he's not that good, for example. And then I remember. No, it wasn't even that. Like the session died and everything, and I remember like just walking off saying, "Oh, he's not that good," blah blah blah. And then this guy, what did you say? Like,
I
got
can't
onto
remember.
me.
Like,
You was like, "Oh, you act like you're a third year or something."
yeah. Because it's bare like weird because I was getting into a second year, and these first years came bare charged.
Yeah,
like,
we were charged.
They just wanted to do like everything, and like as soon as you look, like they'll be all the way over there. As soon as you look up, they'll be right here, like they're doing everything,
wanted
bare
it.
energy. So I was just like, cool, whatever. So I've kind of like coasted through it, and then the sesh, he tackled me early. The sesh died, and then we were just chilling, And then I think I must have been like, how old are you?
Yeah, he asked how old I was.
Or like
and
what
I
age?
said,
And then you were like a third year, like you were bantering.
yeah,
or
I was
like
bantering because a third year is like the oldest,
the oldest,
like
yeah,
the
and
best
they're usually-
players.
Yeah. And
So
then,
I was just like, I'm a third year, and Nath went, oh, you don't play like a third year.
yeah, because they're usually the best
Because
players.
they're
So I
usually
was
the
like,
best players. So I tried violating.
yeah, I was like, you don't play like a third year. And then like
And then it was kind of like heated for a bit.
That's where history starts.
yeah,
And then,
literally
yeah.
bare heat.
They were just kid boys after that.
All right.
Yeah.
I've got a question which, to be fair, I want to know what's everyone's screen time on their phones. I know you can't really look right now because you're on.
You know what? I'll start us off. I'll start us off. Let's all guess how much you reckon my screen time is.
Yours has to be bad.
Yours is bad.
Because think if you're on live for
18.
like,
I think mine's 10 hours.
because if
No,
you're on live,
18.
if you're on live for like 2 hours,
But it's not even that, like TikTok
Yeah.
scrolling. Do you know how much time that takes
Does
up?
everyone want to know my daily average?
20.
Okay, guess. So you think 20?
Yeah,
13.
You think?
like 19 actually, 19, 18.
How much do you think is? This is daily, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much do you think?
I'm gonna go with 10.
What is it?
I'm gonna prove you're wrong. It's 3 hours and 14 minutes.
That's what mine's
I
that,
don't
though.
think that.
Wait,
like-
what?
But is that today? Is that today though?
This is 57% from the last week.
How do I check that?
So overall,
Just type up screen time.
in the past,
Look.
no.
19.
In the past week, it's been 3 hours and 14. So from last week as well.
4 hours and 19 minutes.
Mate, that means, you know what? I don't actually. What I've realised.
4 hours and 19 minutes.
Okay.
Mine's not even set up.
You know what a great question would be? Right, so, do you think being pretty on the social media side ruins your reputation and gives you more of a name?
Wait, ruins it? If no, I think.
I
You know
think
what?
people
No,
are
no,
jealous.
No, I don't. I wouldn't even say looks are even counted into it. Maybe if like your following is mostly girls.
I'm saying, so I'm going to base it more on experience. So when I get approached by girls, they think I'm more of a, F-boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just because of my
You know what?
Nah, I get you to be.
People-
That type of stance, do you think-
that's society. That's what everyone
do you
thinks.
think your looks ruin your reputation?
Yeah, because everyone assumes I'm a massive, like,
Slut.
man whore. But I'm actually just like, and everyone thinks I'm mean.
I can't
But I'm
lie.
like, just-
I'm going to put it out there. I like to enjoy myself when I'm young, but my ex, I really wanted to settle down, like bad. And I can't lie, like it definitely did affect me on that type of side. But realising that you think you might have the right girl, but it really ain't. Do you know what I mean? Because maybe it's your first love. I don't really want to put myself out there again just because it might be the same type of experience. Do you know what I mean?
You knew Marco's ex, yeah?
yeah.
What did you think of her?
She was lovely. Like, she was like one of the nicest people. And it was just a rubbish situation for both of them.
Yeah.
Because, like, I see where they both come from. And, like, it's just, yeah. It was just
I really still do like her. Like, I really hope she's doing well. A lot.
100%. She's a lovely girl. Like,
I really
can't
do
say
respect
nothing
her,
bad.
like, a lot. Like as a person, as a career, I really do respect her like a lot, and I really do wish her the best. Like even though we're not on the best terms at the minute, or we're not going to be on the best terms like in the future, but I really do wish her the best. 'Cause she is really a lovely girl, and I'm sure she wishes the same on me. Do you know what I mean? Because we both share that type of relationship where, even though we ended, we still share that mutual respect. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't talk bad about her. I can't lie. Apart from the fire.
Talking about relationships, does age matter?
No.
No, whoa.
Yeah, in some, like, yeah.
Wait. Are you talking younger or older?
I'm
So,
talking. No,
say-
I'm just talking. Like, can they be older than what you are, or younger than what you are?
They can to an extent.
Yeah,
Like,
to an extent.
There's
Okay, cool. But
Wait, hold on.
my mum,
Can I
wait,
share
one
this
sec.
with-
My dad's 50, yeah, and my mum is like 45.
Yeah.
that's different.
I feel like for me, once you
From
hit
when you
past
hit
20,
yeah, when you hit like 18
So
plus,
20 can go with a 17-year-old.
nah.
no. I mean, once you both hit past
When you're like
20.
18, 20, like 18 and up, I don't think
No,
it's
I
that
think
big.
a 20-year-old could go with 17
can I
because they
share
might be
this
turning
fact?
18 that year.
Yeah.
Nah, but then I'm saying
That's
if
where
a
it's
20-year-old
like-
gets with a 17-year-old, that's what 17's year 12 or year 11.
No,
Year
but then
13.
going on to the years, they're going to be 40 and the man will be 40, 48, 47.
Like it's
I get that.
That wouldn't have happened.
It's
They
frowned
wouldn't be
upon,
together.
I
but
think-
it's like it's not.
I think it's the timing. I saw one TikTok. It was like the girl was 20, the guy was 25, but they'd been together since the girl was 15.
Yeah,
But like
that's mad.
When I first looked at it and it was 20 and 25, I was like, that's calm.
That's minor.
But then when it flipped on the other side that the girl was 15 and he was 20, then I was like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
that's when it's like a bit.
Okay, this leads on to my conversation where I want to put this in place. So, do you think girls get frowned upon more than boys do when they date a younger or they date an older? Because say a girl is 18, right, and she dates a 16-year-old, right? Let's put it in example for a 2-year-old. So a girl dates a boy that's 16 and she's 18, she will get called, a nonce, and then but a boy dates an 18-year-old. No. I mean, if say it's a boy is 18 and a girl is 16, what like we would be like, what the fuck are you
I
doing?
think a girl going out with someone who's a lot younger, so let's say 18 and 16, yeah, that boy's got to be good looking. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, nah,
shout out to that boy,
But
because they've got to be good looking. They can't just like, do you know what
but
I
it's
mean?
like that is defies the point of like the 18-year-old, her friends will be, and people in her year will 100%. I've seen it. I've not experienced it.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
They get violated, and then the guy who's younger, he gets praised like, oh yeah, you're dating an older girl. Oh my
I think the
god.
girl has to like love the man to be able to.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
And then in the other way round, if it's an older boy and a younger girl, the boy gets violated. Oh, you're
But I'll be
nonce,
real,
blah,
I
blah,
think
blah, blah.
some older girls do like the younger guys.
Yeah, cougars,
I'll be-
innit?
Yeah, like when I feel like, I don't know if it's just me, but if I'm talking to an older girl, I feel like I talk better than I'm talking to like a younger.
more-
Like I'm more cheeky with
more
her as well.
sophisticated.
Like, do you get what I'm trying to
English
say?
language comes
I don't know
out.
how to explain it. Like
English language comes straight out.
Like 100. Yeah. Because like the competition that's around you.
Yeah, because like you're gonna have grown men with
Exactly, yeah.
like
You have
So you have to be
AMGs
on
and
your
that.
game.
You know what they're doing.
Do you think confidence when you drink increases or it goes down when you drink? So say
you're going to be able to talk more.
say you put yourself side by side when you're drunk and you're not drunk, right? And you go approach the same exact girl. Do you think the drunk side of you would be more confident and talk more and like be more flirty than the normal side of you? Or do you think the normal side will be just, your normal self?
ADHD comes out, so it's like when I'm normal, I still have ADHD, so I can waffle, I can talk for ages, and like when I never really get drunk, but like if I were to drink, I think I just get more ADHD, like I'm just get more hyper, so
Yeah,
I just talk more.
Get drunk. Like I get to a point where like you got the buzz in it, and that you're just saying anything that comes
Yeah,
to the top of
like-
your head. But I think when you drink more, that shows more of you show more of yourself.
Yeah,
I
you
think.
yeah.
So then I think they're more attracted to that because you're showing more of yourself straight away.
Is a mad topic. So okay. People are gonna disagree with me on this, right? But say you're with a girl, and she you're with her for quite a while. She goes out clubbing, you let her, you have trust in her, but all of a sudden she gets with a boy, and she goes, yeah, you know what? But I'm sorry because I was drunk. Do you hold on? I'm not done. Do you think she's saying that to get out of it? But when you're drunk personally, like seeing it.
Does she tell you or someone else tell you?
Yeah.
Say she tells you.
She tells you.
But listen, judging from my point of experience, when I'm drunk, I probably have more confidence. So I think when you're drunk, you do things that you was gonna do before you was drunk anyway. But being drunk gives you that more boost and confidence to go and do it. You know what I mean?
Mature. You're mature. You're mature enough to get into a relationship. You have to stick to the values, innit?
Do stuff that you blame on being drunk. You wanted to do that stuff anyway, but it just gives you more confidence to do it.
It was like drunk actions are like sober thoughts.
Sober thoughts, yeah.
I've heard that, but like I don't see how you can get that drunk though to forget that. Because me,
You can't get drunk enough to forget you have a boyfriend. 'Cause you don't get drunk.
Yeah.
You don't have. You're not drunk enough to forget your parents or something.
Do it because you got more confidence to do it. Whatever you're doing now, you was thinking about doing when you were sober. Like, say if I see a Len girl and I've got a bird, my girlfriend, if I'm with her, it's still gonna be in my mind, and I can't lie, I'm gonna quit out of my mind. Like I've done it before.
To be fair,
Do you know
I haven't been in a relationship in a long time, but when I was in my last relationship, like I only had one. When I was in that relationship, I didn't find no one else attractive.
100%.
Like at the time, like I was just like, I'd walk past other girls and I'd be like, nah, like, you're not her, like, you're not
Yeah,
attractive.
you're
Like,
not- that's it, you're not her.
Models.
Wait, I got a question still. When you man are like in a relationship or trying to be serious with a girl, do you feel like you get more attention from other
Yes.
girls?
all my life.
I feel like every time,
That's so true.
every time I want to, like,
So many times.
either settle down or be in a relationship,
I agree with that so much.
they all start flooding through.
Yeah.
And then when I'm fully single,
When you're single, where
where you
bro.
at?
It's
Zilch.
like when you need them, you don't get them. When
Yeah,
you've got one, you don't. Yeah.
It's like, I feel like they plan it like that. They just want to, like,
it's weird. Like,
I feel like they just want to ruin it.
100%.
on the flip side, are you more likely to move to a girl that has a boyfriend?
Yeah,
Then
you've got
single.
to move it around. Like,
It's,
both
but the
ways.
thing is, say you move to a girl with a boyfriend and she cheats on the man for you, you can't date
No,
her
you
because she
ca-
could
yeah,
cheat
you
on you.
can't date
Like,
her.
You know what?
yeah,
I'll do?
and
You
that's
know
it,
what
like,
I'll
it's,
do? I'll be like, listen. I'll be like, have you got a girlfriend? I mean, have you got a boyfriend? She'll be like, yeah. I'll be like, are you getting married? She'll be like, no. So I'll be like, it's not that serious then, is it?
yeah.
yeah, I've heard that one a lot, you know.
Like, come on.
Oh.
Have you man seen that video of the Omalay guy where
Yeah.
his girl goes on stage and dances
Oh,
with
that's
the
outrageous. Like,
dances with
yeah,
the thing,
dances with
dances
Omalay,
with
yeah.
Omalay.
Yeah.
That's
So,
outrageous.
what are you
Wait,
doing
is it on
there?
TikTok? Is it on TikTok?
Yeah.
Bro,
Just
I'd
search up
leave.
Omalay guy.
I'd leave and
to
she's
go, innit?
like, do you know how much embarrassment that is? How many people was there watching some next guy's woman dance with a guy?
You know, leading back onto the girl situation, do you think having past relationships affects you on the long term? Because I know me and you have a lot of conversations in the car about.
Do you know what? One thing I hate, yeah, I think it's kind of the same topic, is when I'm in a relationship and some other boy is trying to go into my girl, yeah, and like I've already said, like,
I'm going
don't even,
skits.
like, just
I'm going
bruv.
skits. You know what? Another thing is, do you let your girlfriend go out? Because in my opinion, when I'm with a girl, when I was with my ex, I trusted her so much.
Wait, 1 second. Wait. Here's the video. Look.
Viral because this guy's girlfriend cheated on him while she was on stage with her favorite.
Yeah, that's diabolical.
That's deep.
That's diabolical.
And she tried to say it weren't cheating because it was just a dance.
Yeah, when she's
Dancing when
no,
she's
but
shaking her
she's
body.
doing all madness.
like whining,
bending
lap
her,
dance.
yeah,
like,
nah.
it's done, isn't it? Like, as
It's
soon as
over.
she comes off that curtain, she's not gonna see
I
you
wouldn't,
there.
but I would not be there. Like, I would have went
Yeah.
home as soon as she
And I don't
steps
think-
on the stage.
And I don't think
100%.
I'd leave my room for like a couple months, you know.
You know how much?
On the internet for life.
Because some people were violating her, but some people were gassing her. It's like,
and even me and you remember.
Exactly.
Okay, but think of it this way, yeah. Imagine it was your girlfriend's like celebrity that they really like.
they shouldn't have a celebrity crush.
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that.
But like,
They shouldn't.
No, because think like you got to think all before that. Like you paid for the ticket.
No,
you
a celebrity crush is still a person.
Deep this. Your girl has a celebrity crush, right? Imagine he gives her a chance.
She's not my girl.
She's going straight to him. Deep it. Like imagine I'm sat with my girlfriend and you're her celebrity crush, right? And you give her a chance. She's going to you more than she's going to me because you're her crush.
You know what's his name? I can't remember his name, but he's kind of famous, yeah. And he was saying about how if his girl had a celebrity crush, like he's kind of famous, so he could potentially be in the same room as that celebrity crush. They're the same, like they're still both humans. But if she was there, what would she do?
done,
More time she'd go to the
done.
celebrity.
I remember I was talking to a girl when I was at Maidstone, and you've probably seen, you know, that TikTok, the goalkeeper, the light skinned one. I think his name's Junior.
Yeah, he plays for Dover. Plays for Dover.
So I think he was at, I want to say Dorking. I can't remember.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and then so I've played. I've not played actually. I think I've just travelled in the squad, and then obviously I've texted her. I'm like, oh, I didn't even play. Like, I don't know what they're doing to me. And she was like, oh, you played whatever team it was. I don't want to say Dorking because I don't think it was.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Dover or Dorking.
Yeah. So I said like, yeah, I didn't even play, and she's like, oh my God, you play with that Junior? I was like, yeah.
French guy, ain't he?
Yeah, and she was like, oh, he's so pretty, blah blah. I'm thinking like
if she came to your game, she'd be watching him.
what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what?
If she comes to the game and you're both playing, she's looking at him.
Exactly, bro. It's weird. Like,
Imagine scoring against him though.
yeah. I can't lie, that's
bro.
going on TikTok
That's
straight,
limbs,
and
bro.
I'm tagging him.
What?
Tagging him. I'm tagging him straight.
Okay, speaking on celebrations, you score a last minute winner. Are you being composed, or are you just going fucking nuts?
Because some teams like I have personal beef with, I'll start trying to backflip and stuff. I'll be sprinting
What
around.
is your most hype celebration? Like, what's your go-to
He's got a
celebration?
deep celebration bag.
Nah, I don't know, you know. I have a couple, innit? I have a couple. I do like the cell phone thing. Other than that, there's not like... Sometimes I do like take a picture. Like when I go to the camera, I'll take a picture. But yeah, one of them,
See,
one of
you
them.
know what? Man's, you know Josh Bedra? Me and Josh, we were playing against this team, yeah. It was like a proper, like the game was feisty, like there was a couple fights on the pitch, everything. And it was 1-1. We've scored, we've sprinted and we've just ran past the players doing this. And I think our photographer got a perfect photo of one of the players, one of the opposite team doing that, and we're both just doing. It was one of the hardest photos I've had.
I feel like my celebration depends on the game. I feel like if I'm getting...
What is your celebration?
I just usually do the cell phone, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But as soon as
yours?
someone's...
What's mine?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen it. What's yours?
I always just run up to the car. Sometimes I even do them ones.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Oh my God, I got a funny story. So, my mate Charlie Bell, if you're watching this live, right, or this podcast, so he told me about a story called Marley, a book of Marley. Do you know him? Actually, I don't even think it was Varley. I think it was someone else. So he scored a goal, right? And obviously they have a videographer watching their games, recording the games. And he scored a goal, right? And he ran up to the camera, started screaming, aye, bow, bow, bow. And the cameraman just tilted the camera away from him. And everyone just went silent. No one behind him. And this is at the Charlton's Academy as well. So you know there's quite a lot of people training. And there was no one behind him celebrating. He was the only one that just ran up to the camera going, bow, bow, bow.
That's so peak. I think that's the worst, you know, when you celebrate, you look behind and there's no one behind you.
What?
I'm like, why have I even scored?
Yeah, what? Like, take the goal away now.
Why am I scoring for you guys?
Yeah, I can't lie. If I was in that celebration, I'm just knocking out the manager.
See, yeah, because when someone on my team scores, I always sprint
Yeah,
over.
I'm always
the first there.
Or I'm the first one celebrating.
I'm the first one
before
there.
him.
I love it.
As a goalkeeper, I still run up.
Yeah, like I love it. But like,
especially running past players.
As a goalkeeper,
as they're standing there like this.
Yeah.
running.
Sometimes even if they score and I'm running past like a centre back, I'll just tap them on the head or something, or like just give them a little nudge.
Yeah,
just to get
the
in their
nudge.
head, even 'cause they're already rattled.
When I score and they're standing there, I'll make sure I'm close to them, so I just nudge them a little bit when I run past.
Yeah.
And they're just, I know they're fuming. They turn around to try and start me, but I'm already clear down there.
Yeah.
I'm already there celebrating. It's a lot.
what would you say, like individually, for yourselves? What's your goal for this year? Like,
This
what do you want
year,
to achieve?
to get to full fitness, I've got a game. I have a cup game.
Yeah.
It's at St George's Park, 1st of May. My goal is to get to that cup game because it's the final, it's national final.
If anyone's watching there, I want to see.
Yeah, I want to see you lot there.
I want to see you lot.
Supporting our boy.
National final, like
100%, I'm supporting you there.
it's mad. That's my goal, to get back there, get back to full fitness and at least make the team. But apart from that, I want to hopefully this TikTok thing. I'm doing quite well, and I want to kind of thrive on that
How many followers do you want by the end of the year?
by the end of the year. See,
Do you know what? I think you could push easily 100k.
I think I
Just
could, because
stay consistent.
that's what I mean. If I stay consistent 100%, because I gained like a decent amount
Yeah, and you're
quite
literally
quickly.
with one of the best right now as well.
Yeah, I'm with
like,
one of the most
that's what I'm saying.
flipping big time TikTokers now. Mr.
How
Marco.
many do you think you'll have by the end of the year?
250.
250.
Yeah, I feel like you'll get 200 this year, 100%.
100%.
100%.
If you think about it, I've got almost 100k in 2 months.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But like the thing with TikTok, yeah, is what you'll get to a certain amount of followers, it will just die out.
Oh my God.
That's when you got to stay strong.
Yeah,
you got to stay strong. You got to keep going.
Everyone here, if you're watching this, right, and you're thinking of starting TikTok, you've got to know that you will fall off at one point. That I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for it, and you have to be ready for it. I'm not ready for it, because even watching it now, I used to average 200,000 viewers at one point, and now I'm just averaging 60 to 150.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll bang and I'll get like maybe 200k views, 150k views, and then one video I'll get 15k views. And I'll be
Nah,
like,
it's true.
so I post this next one. Like,
I did one video that blew up.
got
Like,
a couple mil or
Was it
something.
your first video?
Yeah. Probably like one of my first
Yeah,
videos.
I saw it.
One of my first, proper video. It got like 1.1 mil views, like 100k likes. I was gassed, and then I just started posting everything, and then it just died off. And then I think you did a good thing, because when you started blowing, you kept going as well. Like you kept meeting up with other TikTokers and then still going up.
That's the good thing. Collabs are very
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
But you got to realise, TikTok, the fame, you will never ever have the same top point that you did before. say you're averaging mad viewers. I know at that time, right now, I'm never going to average that same type again because I'm starting to fall off a little bit. Because as soon as I shot up the first time, people started recognising me. And then the same people that started recognising me, they already know me. So what's the point in,
It's not falling off. Like TikTok, they just like, they're not going to push your videos out if you're not consistent. Because that's the way they make their money.
I'm not going to fall off for a long time.
That's a good mindset.
Yeah, you got to have that mindset.
Gotta have
It's
that.
not even, I'm not going to fall off.
I'm doing this because it's the second
But
option.
that's what I'm saying. I'll be real. I think TikTok is a stepping stone, you know.
Oh, to a lot of things.
Because
Like,
once you
100%. Brand deals, businesses, podcasts.
and then when you go to Instagram and then Snapchat, like you start getting
Yeah,
paid off
YouTube
there.
as well,
Yeah, I
the-
feel like
bro.
TikTok is actually such a good.
EMP.
Like it's so easy. I think it's
so easy.
I think it's the easiest
It's the easiest way to be
easiest
famous.
platform. 100%.
100%. You could post like
Yes.
you don't. It doesn't matter about looks,
have a
money,
account.
anything.
Nah.
You could post one thing, bang.
If a lot of people like what you're doing, then you're patterned.
Like
you're
it's
patterned
relatable.
straight
Yeah,
away.
100%.
To be fair, talking about that, obviously, because businesses get a recognition from it. As a videographer, Nigel, how would you say like social media has affected your business? Like, do you use social media to like promote what you do? Like,
I should do more.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's important. I see a lot of people, like a lot of my friends, that are also in businesses,
Yeah.
like hairdressers and all that kind of stuff. All their content, they put it out there, and they always get a lot more people from that. And
Yeah,
there's
coming to
certain
their shop.
businesses that really work on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can video you doing your job, and I've seen like random shit, like someone working at a building site.
Yeah, and
and then they're
bare
just doing videos like lives. They just do lives,
100%.
and they're making their income what they normally make off.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be someone out
crazy.
there that needs something done to their house, and then they're just scrolling, and they go,
It's
"Oh,
like,
hang on a minute."
I've seen a guy clean pools.
Yeah.
He cleans pools
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
gets
The
views
pool
and
guy,
rich
yeah, the pool
people
guy.
To add on to that,
take him to
actually,
his house.
when I got my hair done, the lady that was doing my hair was on TikTok live while she was doing my
That's
hair.
fair play.
So
I
yeah.
see a lot of that now. Yeah. No, but if you've definitely got like a business out there, anyone that's watching it, give social media a go.
It's the best way to promote your platform.
Yeah.
Best way.
But then,
You know what? As an example, if you're from Kent, more Maidstone way, you'll know a place called Indulgence, and brother, they have started making numbers just from doing social media. Like they average, like bit shout out to them, especially Alicia that works in there. Yeah, good on her. Good on the business. Like they make numbers on social media, and that's what I think makes them money. Okay, speaking of making money, what do you think about people doing, especially women, trying to make money in that sort of way?
I think OnlyFans.
Yeah, let's speak on the adult side of things. Yeah,
Fair play. If it's making, if you're making money and you
all right, I'm gonna
you
flip it.
yourself is
What
like
would you do if your mum started it?
no way,
no chance.
that'd never
But
happen.
why is it not fair play anymore?
Yeah,
that's
do you know
my
what I
mum.
mean? You can't.
But it's gonna be someone's mum.
Yeah,
That's gonna be
I feel
someone's
it.
Wife. That's gonna be someone's girlfriend.
Do you know, yeah, the way
you
I
get it?
see it, is
That's a mad one.
Your girlfriend did OnlyFans before, and she's well known for it, but she doesn't do it now. Are you still wifing it due to her history in her past? Are you still gonna wife it, or are you just gonna let it go because you know that she stopped that? But one thing you got to consider is
When you go out in public.
it is out. Social media. Another thing is, if you're thinking of sending nudes, don't fucking do it. It's gonna get it might get leaked, and if it does get leaked, social media is forever. It's never gonna stop. It is never gonna stop. Say me, for example, like I'm gonna put it out there. My nudes did get leaked at one point, and I'm seeing it now as like, oh well, I don't give a fuck. Like my thing's big. I can't lie. But when I get to the point where I'm gonna get a lot more famous, people can definitely use that against me. Like I've been thinking of going on Love Island, but some of the things I said, some of the things I've done, some of the things on my record, definitely will affect my thing on a long time thing.
To
Like
be fair, talking about Love Island, we have got Love Islander coming on soon, so people get ready for that.
Get ready.
That's gonna be a banger.
Would you go on Love Island? I'd 100% go on.
yes,
100%.
100%.
Alright, Love Island. If you're seeing me,
Fly out.
for the things, A for the money
I'd
and the fame.
Fly
Business.
out.
No,
It's a free holiday.
see you're cuffed. So you
Yeah,
got
I'll-
Love Island. Though, if you're watching this, me
It's
now.
a free holiday
Okay,
with things.
okay.
You get.
You're all wife.
Free holiday.
You're all wife.
Ah,
I'm wife. Are you still going on it?
nah.
Nah.
I'm in a stable
Yeah,
stable
you're
relationship.
thinking about
I don't know. Nah. But like, deep it, like, I feel like. Nah, I'm gone. I can't lie. I'm gone.
Crazy.
I'm there.
You man are bad.
But like, it's not.
Money.
It's not real. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say?
not
Like,
real, yeah, bro.
It is, but it's not. Like, for you watching, you'll be like, oh, it's real. What's he gonna do with his girl? But with me, I know I'm.
You know, people have done that though.
Yeah, but the thing
People
is,
have
you
left their
can't-
girlfriends to
you
go on
will
Love
not-
Island.
You will not win Love Island. So people have gone in with relationships.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
And the thing is,
No,
oh,
no,
you
no,
know,
no, no.
But you can't because
you can't go into a relationship and
You're gonna
expect
hold
to win
yourself
because-
back.
Yeah, you will hold yourself back. Challenges.
No,
you've
but
got
you
to
know
do
what it
stuff
is?
with other girls.
If you go in with a relationship, you won't win anyway because as soon as social media find out you're in a relationship or you broke up with your girl, they're not going to like you. They'll vote you out. You're gone.
Right. So moving on. Due to the Love Island thing, say you go on Love Island, first week you're gone. That's what I mean. You have to carry on the fame because you got So you got given the opportunity. You got given clout. So even with TikTok, I've got given a clout. I'm using that clout to promote brands, to promote my podcast. You know what I mean? Like it is a massive factor. As soon as you get given the clout.
Nah, you do.
No, I'm just yeah.
Nah, you do. I think one of the main ones is Tariq Hyde. His dad's actually my coach at QPR. So his dad tells me all the time, like, we had Skechers come in the other day and he's literally sponsored by Skechers. His dad is sponsored by Skechers because that's all Tariq does. He'll just, wherever his dad says he wants, he'll try to get a sponsorship deal with them because they know that he's going to promote their brand and it's going to fly. So, yeah, that's all they do.
No, you do get a lot of fame definitely coming off it, but it's just other things that come with it as well.
Like,
Yeah.
But
It's the
I
same
wouldn't go on there. I wouldn't.
Wouldn't. I 100% would.
Okay.
If I weren't in a
I've got
relationship.
completely different topic. Right, let's move away from the girlfriends, all that stuff. What is your opinions on marijuana? On weed?
Never done it.
What is your opinions on it, though? What do you think?
Do you know what?
I don't
Start from you, we'll start
I
from
don't care if you like people do it. Like as long as you're not like.
you. Do you think it should be something that may be legalised?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does help with medical stuff, don't it? I think but not to an extent.
Say people that smoke it actively. What is your opinions on that?
I don't
The
condone
drug
it, but I don't
becomes
care.
addictive.
Like it's addictive. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like
Okay.
if you're getting to the point where it's like vaping. Like people are addicted to it. Like I don't. Like if you're getting to the point where you're addicted and stuff, it's like kind of need to. That's when you need to stop. Like you need to settle down, or it needs to be restricted for them type of people.
In terms of the side effects, I think when people take it and then, because obviously I've been around people that I've never done it myself, but I've been around people that have done it.
Yeah.
And just seeing them, I don't think it's that bad as people think, because when they do it, they're just so chill and they just laugh and they'll just need food. Like, I feel like I'd rather chill with someone that's high than drunk.
Yeah.
100%. But yeah, I don't know why it's actually illegal, I'll be honest. But I think it's just
It's just the addictiveness, isn't it?
yeah, that probably is the
I think
addictiveness.
On the long term.
Oh yeah, it can
1,
mess
2,
with you.
3, 4, 5. But on the long term, man.
But it's just like smoking, though,
It
isn't
will
it?
definitely affect
No,
your-
it's not,
It
it's
will
not.
definitely affect your mental.
Yeah.
I don't
Mind.
think normal smoking a cigarette is so much worse for you.
Yeah, no, that's what
Like,
I'm saying,
If you're
like-
mixing it with tobacco, then yeah, but like drinking, 100 times worse.
It-
If
Yeah,
you're
that's what I'm
putting-
saying. That's why I don't understand why, say for example, weed's banned, but
I think it'll
smoking
become
and stuff
unbanned.
like-
Yeah, no,
I
because
think it will.
even if you look around the world, like Germany just legalized their weed as well, like
Yeah.
Holland, yeah, like
some states in America. Okay, moving on.
Most states
staying
in
on the
America.
drug topic. If there was one drug that you can do, that will
not affect you.
just not affect you, and you can do it one time,
Well,
and
it has to
after
affect you.
and after that one time, you will completely forget about it. And it would never, ever, ever affect anything. It would never stay on your record. But if you had that one chance to a drug, any drug in the world, what would it be?
I
I don't think I'd do it, to be honest.
Nah, I wouldn't even.
Because I've
I've seen how people.
yeah,
I've seen
like,
people on it.
It just throw me off.
Like even if it doesn't affect you, like physically or like in the future, like I've just seen people how they act.
I've seen people on it,
drugs,
and it's just
and
like
I feel like it's just like
yeah.
I wouldn't want to act like that.
I
I'd
wouldn't
rather
wanna
be
be like
myself.
If I could do one drug, I think my experience from people telling me like about drugs, because I'm in that age where people are gonna do drugs. They are gonna share their experiences about it. From all the experience that I've been told about, I think me personally, I'll do mushrooms. Like I just think it'll be, I think just drinking a tea of mushrooms. I think seeing the world. It is literally. It is. It is, but you can no, it's not even that. You can just drink it in a tea. You can make food with mushrooms. It is literally just a mushroom. It tastes like a mushroom.
Nuts, like the whole.
Don't even
drug
like
thing's
mushrooms.
Nuts, like
100%.
I think the worst one, but like kind of like is Smart Whip. I think.
Whip,
I think
yeah, bro.
Whip is
They
so
become so like.
like.
Do you know what?
I've
Mad story. I've actually got to tell you lot. So I went to Carnival. Like, I go Carnival every year. I
Carni, yeah.
love Carnival.
Carni
Like,
steady.
it's mad.
It's mad, isn't it?
Crazy. So I went to Carnival last year, and I was with someone who bought a Smart Whip off someone, and the amount of like beef that he got into because of it, because the amount of people that are trying to buy it. So we was round like where they do like the drum and bass area, where like the van goes past and everyone's behind it and dancing. In Carnival, people sell balloons. Like you just like you put the the balloon in, you sell them. It's like $5 each, I think. And then he tried to take the whole whip. He took it off, and then he had like a little I'm just gonna call it a stick because of like
Yeah, that's why you gotta be
a
careful.
stick
man.
in their pocket and trying to do it for a Smart Whip. Like what?
People do mad stuff for like little things. Like, some people don't.
Relax yourself.
Even with Smart Whip as well. To add on to that, I'm just gonna say one of the boys who I've played football with, he got into it, and he just got addicted. Like to the
mess you
point
up.
where like he's going home after training and just chilling in his room, doing nothing, just finishing a whole canister to himself. Even to the point where he's in the training ground, doing it in the training ground before we go out to training. Like it's that addictive, bro.
mental.
That addictive.
That's nuts. Like that'll mess you up for a long time.
All right, I think other than that though, we'll make a wrap to it. All right, everyone, thank you for watching the second episode of the Empowered Podcast. We were joined by Caleb and Nathan. So yeah, thank you for coming on.
You're welcome,
Marco.
man.
Yeah, second one.
All right, man. Always.
Yeah, hope you lot enjoyed it.
It was amazing. Amazing. Stay tuned, people.